Welcome everyone, Professor Kyle here, and you know what day it is. It is Saturday, and that means one thing on the channel. That means weekly purchases, the time of the week where we take a look at what we got through the mail via Amazon, DHL, UPS, FedEx, Horse and Buggy, our friend Waylon Jennings, maybe my dad. Who knows who else might have brought something. But it's been a tough week with the mail, as we all know. I'm still missing many packages. I think something like 8 or 9 are still missing. I did finally get a few of those packages I was missing last week into this week, so that's good. But as I said, it is weekly purchases. Got my Ultimate Warrior Christmas sweater on. I said, now's the time. Christmas is less than a week away. I better wear some of these Christmas sweaters in the videos. So be on the lookout Christmas week coming up here with some holiday sweaters. And of course, I got my glasses on today. Professor Kyle will call me. Running out of my daily contacts. I don't know, I mismanaged, I don't know what I did, but I'm running out of daily contacts. So I got to make those last, because you know the healthcare stuff, the HSAs and all that, they start over in January. So I got to, you know, save my money. I'm not going to spend extra. I'll let the work pay for that, and insurance pay for those contacts and stuff. So you might see me in glasses every once in a while. It gives me more of a studious look. The professor of action figures, Ultimate Warrior fan #1, old Kyle. So there you go. But hopefully everybody's doing good. Hopefully everybody's getting ready for the holidays, getting some time off. If you're lucky enough to have some time off in the next week, hopefully you do, and hopefully you enjoy it, and hopefully you get those Ultimate Warriors under your tree that you need from Legends Series 8. This week on the channel, a lot of stuff going on the channel, a lot of videos. You guys know I've said about it the last couple of weeks. Burning through a lot of unboxings, trying to get ready for that big display tour to come, hopefully January, February, somewhere in there. Working hard. Hopefully you guys are following me on the channel. Obviously this channel, subscribed to this channel, Kyle Peterson YouTube. But hopefully you're following me on social media. At SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram. Follow along on that. I'm posting my videos when they drop, and I'm posting a lot of details, a lot of hot items, a lot of hot sale stuff, just a lot of action figure stuff on my social medias. Also the best way to get a hold of me and contact me and all that kind of fun stuff. So make sure you're following both of those, and of course subscribe to the channel here. But this week on the channel, like I said, a lot of unboxings. We got down to the ring rage. We figured out what the Jax was doing and what Edge was up to with that Topps card that came with the figure. There was a reason. We opened up the newest NECA Ninja Turtle 2-pack. We opened up the Ultimate Edition Fiend, the Ultimate Edition Hulk Hogan. More importantly, the biggest and funnest videos of the week, top 10 wrestling figures of 2020, as voted by me. Top 10 Marvel Legend figures for 2020, as voted by me. So a lot of good discussion in there. Put in the comments of that one. Let me know who your top 10 favorites are of either of those. But you gotta put them in order. I see people not putting top 10 lists in order. That's the fun, that's the hard part. You can't just generalize. You gotta put them in an order. That's just the way it works. You can't have 2 #1s, guys. Come on, we gotta cut the line somewhere. So check out those 2 videos. Then the most popular video of the week. I wasn't planning on doing it yet, but I said I'd better. So I posted pictures on social media. Hopefully you're following along. My new Marvel Legends setup that I've been working on in my office for a long time. You guys know, you viewers, week after week, I'm working along with that backdrop guy on Instagram. Check him out. Give him a follow if you need to. Him and I have been going back and forth, working on ideas. Here's the measurements. Here's what I need. Okay, that doesn't work. This works. That doesn't work. This works. He comes with ideas. I come with ideas. What a team we're making. We're the true East-West connection. We work together, and I think the results are stunning. Just absolutely awesome. Taking my displays to the next level for Marvel Legends. My IKEA shelves, that backdrop guy and I's, our designs and ideas for the shelves. And then the Northfly light system from IKEA. I think that was the final icing on the cake. If you have not seen that display tour, check that thing out. Obviously not filled with figures yet. So I wanted to do a walkthrough. I said, hey, before I fill this up, I better film a quick video, show what each shelf looks like without figures, explain myself a little bit, the whole process, and went into it. So if you're a new viewer, a new subscriber to the channel, hopefully from that video, I appreciate you watching. There's a heck of a lot more to come. I'm already kind of working in my head right now of some plans. You know, and I do a lot of my thinking at night, late at night, like a lot of us do. I'm in bed trying, when I should be sleeping, getting ready for a long work day. It's going through my head, and 2021, it's too bad. I'm gonna do a display tour here in January, but I tell you, January 2022, it's gonna be something else. I got some big plans, some big ideas. Got some stuff for the channel 2021 I just thought of in the last couple of days. We're gonna really take it to the next level on displays, and I got some really, really cool ideas that'll pay off over time, and hopefully you guys follow along and see the journey of all those displays. So I know a lot of you guys like displays. I know a lot of you guys like ideas for displays, and I'm no different. I love seeing what other people's collections look like and what they do, and how I can improve on it or invent, if you will. So a lot of good stuff on the channel, and that display tour was pretty fun. So check that one out if you haven't seen it yet. I appreciate all the comments. The notifications were blowing up. The questions were there. I think most of the explanations right there in the video for you guys to watch. So definitely check that out. A very, very fun thing to do. And I had 2 McRibs this week. If you guys saw my action figure hunt video, I just can't say no to the McRib this time of year. It's just here for a limited time. You got to get it. I've decided I'm going to award myself after a hard week of figure hunting. I'm going to get myself a McRib. And a lot of you guys agree with me. That's why I know you're all good people. No pickles, no onions. You don't need that stuff on the McRib. I have nothing against McRibs. I have nothing against pickles and onions. I love pickles. I love onions. They just don't work in the McRib barbecue sauce. It's just not the right flavor combination profile. I don't know. It just drives me nuts. I don't like it. And how about that lady in my video giving me $1 off, saving me $1? She cares about old JKP and his McRib eating. So very, very cool of her in that whole thing. So long live the McRib, at least for another month. But let's get into some discussion this week. AEW Series 3, Unrivaled AEW. We got prototype pictures. We got in-box pictures. They are coming soon. I believe January, maybe late January is the ship date. They're going to start churning and burning these things out. Also saw on social media, Series 2 is starting to hit Walmart stores. So if you're looking for Series 2 still, I would imagine the week of Christmas, the week after, you're going to see a lot of that stuff snowballing out store level. Can you find those Chase MJFs? Can you find the Chase John Moxley? The hunt is on, guys. I've got my sets already, so I'm good. But hey, if I come across a Chase, I'm definitely picking that up. You know, you'd be a fool not to. But those are starting to hit the wild, and then, like I said, AEW Series 3 sounds like that's coming in January. So things are chugging along fast. We're going to get to a clip. I know Jeremy from Jazzware said it a while back. He wants product out every single month. For you in-box collectors, now's the time to make that decision. I did it with Mattel back in the day. I think the first 10, I said, hey, I'm in box. Just classic superstars, they were in box, these are in box. You're going to have to ask yourself, where's your space limitations? Where can you go? Because 6 figures every single month, plus special exclusives. Who knows if they come out with a classic line? You're going to have a lot of product in your house. And then if you collect Mattel and other stuff, that is part of the reason why I became a loose collector, a primarily loose collector. I do have a lot of inbox stuff still, and I still do. But it's just, you know, how much room do you have? You got to be honest with yourself. And how much room do you want to have? Do you want to have your whole house? I don't think my wife will allow me to use our living room or formal living room or dining room for figures. Maybe the kids' room, I don't know. So you got to know your limitations, and we're all going to have to ask ourselves, when these distribution issues with AEW stop, because you know they're going to stop eventually, or else they're going to go out of business, or they're going to stop making them. That's just the way it's going to go. But it's going to stop eventually, so you got to ask yourself when that hits. But pretty cool look of Series 3, I thought. You know, Orange Cassidy popping a lot of people. A lot of people want that one. A lot of people want the Darby Allin. The Rio, I don't know, female figures, you know, sometimes don't go so hot. That one's an interesting head scan on that, I guess we'd say. We're getting the Young Bucks again really soon. I don't know, it's one to correct those Series 1 issues really quick. I don't have a lot of issues with it. I mean, you can't blame them for putting popular guys in right away. I know we'd like to have other people. Me personally, I want an FTR. I would have rather seen them in there. Jurassic Express. I know there's a lot of people that want stuff, but think of what Mattel does. They have Roman, Seth, you know, all those guys constantly in the line. That's just the way companies work. They want to put the heavy hitters out there, and that's part of the top picks plan with Mattel. So you got to take a step back sometimes and see why they're doing that kind of stuff. But very interesting. Things are heating up in the AEW world. That is for sure. Vader, Big Van Vader, Micro Brawler. We talked a little Vader news as he's rumored for an upcoming Legends set from Mattel in the first of the year. Probably about spring, Easter time is my guess. Micro Brawler for Pro Wrestling Tees. One day only. If you missed it on Thursday, you missed it. And you're going to have to pay the scalper prices, I guess. I'm not a huge Micro Brawler guy. I dabble in stuff, and you guys know a lot of my rules. Big wrestlers, face-painted wrestlers, masked wrestlers. Well, that old school Vader hits all those subjects. That's what I love. And that is Vader as I remember him as a little kid the first time I saw him, with the big old Mastodon mask on, blowing smoke with that outfit on. I had to get that. I couldn't pass that one up. I know $20-some for one of those seems pretty stiff on the chin, but I only buy certain ones. The Warriors, the Vaders, the Road Warriors. If you got a Warrior in your name, hey, guess what? I'm buying your Micro Brawler. That's just the way it's going to work. So there you go. Modern Day Warrior, Kerry Von Erich. Can we get one of those? Hey, there you go. So that came out. And then for some non-wrestling news this week, we saw some Star Wars stuff. Mando Mondays, where they announce a new figure every Monday or something like that. They announced Bo-Katan from The Mandalorian. I believe also the Clone Wars. She's been around. A lot of people are excited for that figure. I'll definitely be picking that one up myself. So that was announced this week. And then some really interesting ones. You guys know I love G.I. Joe. I want to pour one out for my boy Roadblock this week. You guys know I love seeing Roadblock. I love visiting Roadblock at all the stores around town for me. There's always one Roadblock. Nobody wants him. He's about 4 or 5 of my stores. But my local Target, it was the unthinkable. I was shocked. You saw it on video. I couldn't believe it. I was speechless. I had nothing to say. Roadblock was gone. Some kid got Roadblock. Hopefully it's underneath the tree from Santa. Nothing says Christmas like a good Cajun chef that's also a heavy machine gunner from G.I. Joe. Roadblock, you're going to be sorely missed here at my Target locally. It was like visiting, you know, grandma in the nursing home. It was just, you had to do it. It was a good guy, good to see, and we'll sorely be missed. But good news is they're re-releasing that Roadblock in January with a little bit of paint decoration changes. So I envision come January I'll be seeing Roadblock well into 2021. So all is not lost. I just got to struggle through these next couple of weeks. But we also saw pictures. I haven't seen these in person. I can't believe these are real. I guess I can. But they're like big. We've seen them with wrestling. We've seen them with Marvel figures, DC. They're like this big. You know, they're plasticky toys. The Big Lots specials, as I like to call them. Those things are the things that belong in the Big Lots dollar stores. Usually 10, 11 bucks. They're for the smallest kids. They're not for people like me. I hope I can resist those when I see them in store. I'm pretty sure I will. Not what I want, but a giant-sized G.I. Joe. So very interesting. But I love it when stuff happens. We talked about it a few weeks on the channel I don't remember about what. But I love it when things sneak out onto the store shelves that nobody knew about. And you see them on the shelf, and it's the first time anybody knew about it. In this day and age with the internet and everything, there's no surprises left. I mean, it's Christmas time. I remember as a kid, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do too, the old JCPenney's or Sears catalogs or the Kmart Toys R Us catalogs. You would be so excited when that thing came. I know I was. I'd get my pen ready. I'd be circling stuff and giving it back to my grandma or my dad or whoever. And you saw stuff that you didn't even know existed. That was your first time seeing that stuff ever. There'd be a Sears exclusive, a JCPenney's exclusive, a G.I. Joe, Transformers, whatever. Magical times. I love that surprise. And that's one thing that is really missing in collecting these days is the thrill of the surprise like that. We see a little bit of things every once in a while, like that Owen Hart Micro Brawler. That was a bit of a surprise, kind of a terribly kept secret, but it was still a surprise. We need more of that. I want more of that in my life. More surprise. I want genuine shock. I want to go into a store and be absolutely shocked seeing something that I didn't even know existed. It would be like seeing Bigfoot out in the wild. Like, holy cow, I can't believe Bigfoot's there. That's what I want, and I hope we get more of that in 2021. I would love toy companies to surprise us. So there's that. Let's see, what else do I got in my notes this week? I'm looking down here. I think that's about it. As you guys know, we talked about it last week. It's pretty quiet this time of year in most companies. You think of your office that you work in, it's probably everybody's off the rest of the year. And in the toy industry, no different. So a lot of people off. So there's not a lot of news coming out, just a few things here and there. Just interesting time. I'm seeing store shelves being wiped, as you would imagine. Like, I keep going back to my action figure hunt video that I posted on Friday. Check it out if you haven't. But it's amazing. There was one Walmart, I was there, and then 3 days later they had no Elites. They sold about 20-some Elites in a 3-day span. So things are moving. We're going to see a really good amount of clearance right after Christmas, a couple weeks after. For you long game players, we talk about the long game a lot. If you're looking for those Kenner Ghostbusters, if you're looking for the Ghostbuster Plasma series, you guys are in luck. You're going to have some serious clearance on your end. We're already seeing some Marvel Legends clearance out there if your stores are lucky to still have some. As they get ready for the new planograms come end of January, early February, you're going to see a lot of the stuff that's hanging around, that's been hanging around for a while, discounted pretty deep. I've been playing that long game. I've been wanting that Raw 10 Cygor figure, the McFarlane Toys. 20 bucks, I say, I want to play the long game, I should probably pick it up. It's kind of evaporating from some stores, but I'm playing the long game. I'm bound to get a deal. Gotta get a deal, as I always say. you got to get a deal and play the long game. And that's what I'm trying to do on that, and I'm sure some of you guys are playing it out there. That is one thing I think a lot of us should do, is play the long game a heck of a lot more in this new collector's world out there. People want their figures immediately. I get it. I'm guilty of it more than probably most of you guys. Gotta wait, gotta get a deal. Nothing worse than looking at GameStop having a $5 sale and you say, oh, there's 50 figures I could have bought. I paid 20 bucks each on them, and now they're all $5 each. It happens. You just don't know when. The Harley races of the world, where you pass that up, you wait for a deal, and you never get that deal, and you pay 100 times more. So there you have it with there. Gotta get a deal. So very interesting things going on the channel. Hopefully you guys are subscribed. Like I said, follow me on social media. All that fun stuff. I'm glad you guys enjoyed my little office tour. A whole lot more to come. We'll have those things filled up. I got more to that office to add. And then my whole basement tour. There's a lot going on down here, and a lot to come. So hopefully you guys enjoyed all that. And then we get to the album of the week this week. It would be the Wild Hearts 30-Year Itch. Check out the Wild Hearts. A lot of people don't know them. Hugely underrated in America. They're from the UK. I absolutely love the Wild Hearts. I saw them in concert on a rare US tour back in early 2000, maybe 2002, maybe something like that. One of my favorite bands ever. They kind of remind me of Motorhead a little bit. Ginger Wildheart. If you have not checked them out, man, you need to, because they got some good stuff that a lot of people I think have never heard before that is really awesome. So check out the Wild Hearts. And then today, Paul McCartney's new album opens up or drops. I still haven't listened to it yet. I got to. I'm a hardcore Paul McCartney fan since back in the 80s. Absolutely love Paul McCartney. So maybe that'll be next week's album of the week. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how that one pegs out. McCartney 3, as it's called. So there you have it. That's it for this week. Let's get down to the weekly purchases. All right, guys, let's get down to the weekly purchases part of the show. Everybody's favorite part of the show. See what came through the door. Like I said, should have been a lot more stuff, but I think all of us out there that get packages on a regular basis can probably say the exact same thing. We know packaging is blocked up, backed up, and a lot of Christmas gifts are going to be delivered after Christmas this year. I think that is 100% going to happen. I'm no different than you, so there you go. But did get some good stuff this week, and I also finally, we've been talking about this one for 6 months probably, I finally crossed off a grail. I wasn't paying crazy prices, and I didn't have to pay crazy prices, and we'll talk about that when I get to it. So let's get into it right away. First off, hopefully you were looking at my Twitter, my Instagram, all that kind of fun stuff. Deal of the day this week, I don't know if it was Sunday, Monday, earlier in the week, Triple H Attitude Era Best Of, I believe Amazon exclusive, 100% sure Amazon exclusive. This thing was $8.99 shipped. How they made money on this, they probably did not actually. This is leftover. If you guys remember this Attitude Era set, it was released and then this Triple H came like 6 months later as an Amazon exclusive. Very strange. The rest of that set worth a lot of money, very expensive these days. This one not so much, but for $9, it is worth it. I already have this, don't need it, but for $9, this coat, you could use it on The Fiend, you can use it on Finn Balor, Farouk. There's a lot of people you can use that on. Comes with a DX soft goods shirt. You can use it on Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Billy Gunn. Dress up one of your basics with it. There's enough meat on the bone and just accessories to make this more than worth $8.99. And this Triple H figure is great for customizers out there. So no brainer to me, $9, pick that bad boy up, and that's what I did. See you later. Jeez. There it is. Display talk. You guys saw my display video. I did get another pack of these. This is what I use. Outside of those cabinets, I have my built-in bookcases. This is what I use for those. I've had the link before. I'll try to remember to put the link in the description again. Really like these lights. They charge with the USB, so that is really nice. You're not spending a fortune on batteries. These might go so good in my Detolf. I kind of wish I would have used that in place of the puck lights. As we've talked before about the puck lights, they eat batteries even when they're not on. So it gets pretty expensive. I've talked before, some tips on batteries. Getting your batteries for free is what I recommend. Got to get a deal. I say it about stands, I'll say it about batteries. Spend your money on your figures. Don't spend them on your batteries. Don't spend them on your stands. But I really like these a lot. So got another pack of those for my displays. This week, let's see what else. How about Power Rangers talk? So I got the Pink Ranger, not Kimberly. I forget the other one's name. Now I'm drawing a blank in my mind, but this is the second Pink Ranger that took over for Kimberly. Hasbro Pulse exclusive. This was announced on that Hasbro Con. unfortunately, she got delayed, not just because of the mail, but because the figure was delayed. So it finally came, got her there. Really cool sparkle package on this. I don't know how well it comes up on camera, but very cool sparkle. Going down that Ranger rabbit hole, that was one I was hoping I was one and done with. Got the original team, I was done. Now they've added the monsters. Now they've added these. You know what? I'll probably get all the figures up to the movie. You know, they changed some of the Rangers. I'll probably pick up some of them. I don't know. I still got to decide on this is probably one of the last things I'll do with my display collection is decide how and where I'm going to display my Rangers. So look for that to come. See you later. And speaking of Power Rangers, I couldn't pass this up. You guys saw it in my Toy Hunt video. I got another Z Putty. I think this is my second one I've picked up. I don't even know. I haven't opened them yet. Coming to an unboxing video near you very soon. See you later. There you go. Whoops. Dropping stuff. Knocking stuff over. Ringside Collectibles exclusive, Charlotte Flair. I finally got my second one. So once again, I am complete. I have an open and an unopened set of Ultimate Editions. Similar to how I have for the entrance greats and the defining moments. Ultimate Editions kind of replace those, so that's the way I'm going with these. So I got Charlotte through the mail this week for my Minty Charlotte. Very happy to get that. Good brother and viewer, loyal viewer of the show, Mr. Rob Schwartz down there in Florida, I believe. He hit me up, like a lot of you guys do. I always enjoy talking to you guys. Hit me up and said, you know what, Kyle, you do. You mentioned in your AEW Series 2 unboxing on Adam Hangman Page, you know, my country western shirt, Kenny Roger wearing collection brother. He hit me up and said, you need a horse. You're right, you do need one. And he found one and sent one my way, a little Ollie's job. We don't have Ollie's here in the Midwest. Very cheap discounter. I know they have a Luke Cage, Jessica Jones 2-pack for like 10 bucks. I wish I had an Ollie's because I'd pick that up in a heartbeat. But he got this horse. I think it's $7.99. This is going to be Adam Page's horse. We'll see how this looks. I'm going to do an unboxing video of just a bunch of weird stuff I got. Kind of stuff that doesn't make sense to its own video. I think I might just do a half-hour video of random unboxings and some random stuff, and I'll probably include this in it. But very cool. I appreciate Rob sending this my way. If you guys want to send me something, I'll try to remember to put an address in the YouTube comments or the YouTube description down here. If you want to send me something to review, I got no shame. I'll review anything. Send me some Barbies. I'll review them. I don't care. But if you guys want to send me something, feel free. I'll give you a shout out and we'll talk about it on the thing. Horse, we'll see you later. We got to figure that one out. He's got awfully long hair. I don't know. It's crazy. You guys also saw this week, you know I can never pass up an Ultimate Warrior. Legends Series 8 Ultimate Warrior. I think this is my 6th or 7th one I've come across now. I just can't leave Warrior on the shelf. If I see it, I got to buy it. So now I have 2 in my loose case. I got 1 on my mint wall. I gave 1 to my dad. I got 1 in my office. And then I got this one for extra. I'm going to customize it. I think I said last week. You'll see the Ric Flair here in a second. I'm going to put a Ric Flair head on this. It's kind of sacrilegious defacing a Warrior figure in my mind. But I think I saw some people do that with the Flair and the Warrior. I thought it was really solid, looked really cool. And I think I'll do that myself. So there you go. Another Warrior. It's weird. Those are hitting the shelves again, those Ultimate Warrior figures. Also seeing the Ultimate Edition Finn Balor and Triple H returning to stores. I think that Bret Hart and Shinsuke Nakamura warmed the shelves so hard and for so long, it slowed that down. It slowed Triple H and Finn getting to the stores. And I think that's why you saw the Rock and Charlotte Ultimate Edition go to Amazon and Ringside. Because Target said, no more. We're swimming in these Ultimate Editions. We got all these Triple H and Finns in the warehouse. We got all these Nakamuras and Bret Harts out on the shelf. I think that is part of why we saw that. And I think you're going to see Finn and Triple H really hitting the stores now through probably December. And then hopefully we're going to see the Ultimate Editions back and rise like the Phoenix with The Fiend and Hulk Hogan out there on the stores. So let's see how that goes. We'll see if that's the way. But that's what my retail mind is telling me. I got my Major Wrestling Figure Podcast card in the mail. Let's open this up. I always do this on the video just to see. Let's do a surprise. Let's see if I got an autographed one. Did I get anything special? Or did you just get the regular everyday, and that's what I got. I got the regular, everyday, normal card. So there you have it. No autograph this time. I think I've had the Sting alternate one, and I got a Chelsea autograph. So that's what I've gotten so far. The rest have been regular cards. So there you have it. Just a few things left. You guys love Lucy's, and so do I. Fortnite, once again, wild card, the 4th one. I needed 4 of them. I told you, hey, I got to get 4 of these. And that is exactly what I did. I got my 4th one. I got a minty loose one. These will be part of my Marvel Legends display. They're in a white suit. I figured they'd look amazing as Kingpin's bodyguards. They can put a different mask on each one to give them a little point of difference. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I got wild card, another one, the 4th and final one. And then, like I said, somebody sent me this White Rabbit. I already had White Rabbit. Whoever sent this to me, thank you. My daughter absolutely loves it, so she's been playing with this one. But some stranger out there said, hey, Kyle needs another White Rabbit, and that's what I did. So thank you, whoever's nameless out there. Talked about Ric Flair. There it is. There's that basic. Cheap basic. I already have this basic, actually. But now I got a cheap one. I'm going to pop the head off, turn that into the Ultimate Warrior, and put those two together. That's the plan there. One Jax Lucy. You guys know the Jax Ruthless Aggression series. Getting down to the end of that. But I did find one Lucy I've been playing the long game on. Got it for $9.99 shipped. Off the ropes Rey Mysterio. A lot of people get confused. The only difference between whatever Ruthless Aggression number it is, he has a blue instead of white gloves. That's the only difference from the other figure. Got to count it though. So there's that Rey. Got him through the door. Minty condition. And then I've talked about it recently on the channel. Every Tuesday on the Jax Classic Superstars Deep Dive videos. Can you believe it? We only got 2 series left in that. When we finish this year, we're going to finish the single series. It's crazy, but we got a lot more to come with the 2-packs, the 3-packs, the boxed ones, the rings, the 1 of 100s, the exclusives, deluxe classics. There's still a lot of Jax Classic Superstars talk coming in 2021 to the channel, and then we'll have to turn our attention after that. After that, Jax Classics are all done. Do we want to turn our eyes to Mattel? Do we go through every series of Mattel? We could do some Jax, we could do some ECW, we could do LJN. There's a lot of ways we could go, but I figure one time a week we're going to do a deep dive of the history of some figures. Maybe we'll do a short one in between, and then we'll jump into Mattels. I don't know. Time will tell what we do. But you guys know I've been working on the LJN-inspired Jax Classic Superstars. Absolutely hated these figures. Don't really like them a whole lot much more now, but they got a little charm to them. I'm putting them with my WCW OSFTM figures, and that's the way I'm going. So I did pick up Jeff Hardy to match my Matt Hardy, of course. Picked up Rey Mysterio, the silver edition. I have the orange already. Just a couple I'm missing now, so I'm almost done with this collection. Got my favorite one of the bunch, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Had to have that one. And then finally I got John Cena this week. So well on my way. I'm just missing a few. I believe I'm missing Trish Stratus. It's the only one I can pop off the top of my head that I'm missing. I know I'm missing another one or two, but Trish Stratus is one I need. So if somebody's got Trish Stratus out there in mint condition, hit me up. I need it for a Lucy. So there you go. How about Andre the Giant Super 7? Got this up at Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. Big Bad Toy Store coming through with this one. Unfortunately, like a lot of things, this one was delayed in the post, so it happens. But I'll be unboxing this one. It's very weird, this figure. You know, I think I pre-ordered it back in March. It's good it's finally here. I know a lot of mixed emotions with this one. Some people say it's awesome. Some people think it's terrible. I've kind of been in between, more on the terrible side, but you can't really review it till it's in your hand, so I can't wait to open this up. We'll take a look at it, and we'll talk about it. And then how about a little long game? You guys know I love that long game when I can. Well, I played the long game, and I was actually going to pass on this. This is the Fantastic Four Dr. Doom Marvel Legends on throwback carding. Old school Toy Biz carding. Dr. Doom, basically a repaint. I was not a real big fan of this, but it grew on me. And then Entertainment Earth on, I think it was the day before Thanksgiving, had a big sale that night. Free shipping, and they had this down to, I want to say it was $14.99. I said, you know what? For that cost, free shipping, I really can't pass up this Dr. Doom. You saw all my display shelves. I need more than one Dr. Doom throughout. I put one with Fantastic Four, one somewhere else. I'll find a home for this guy somewhere. But decided to pick it up. A lot of discussion on this one when we do the unboxing about what truly is unboxed. But we'll save that for the unboxing because I got a lot to talk about with that one. Let's see. How about another one I've been talking about for a while. Finally pulled the trigger. Finally got a right price. I said, you know, Marvel Select, I had rules. Well, those rules were made to be broken. I broke every single rule of those. But I did pick up this Cable. I said, you know what? I love Cable. I'll wait for a good price. I got him in the low 20, 22 bucks, something like that shipped. Just got to get a deal with these Marvel Selects, in my opinion. Picked up Cable. I've heard mixed reviews. I'll open it for myself. You guys know I love Cable. One of my favorite characters A kid in the 90s that loved comic books and loved X-Men, you were all about Cable and Deadpool and Wolverine and Gambit and the rest of the crew. So happy to have Gambit this week. Very cool to get him off the list. Let's see, I got 3 more things. How about some major buddies? FOMO hit me. I ended up picking these up. They went live on their site. I think there was only like 100 of these made. My kids absolutely love my other wrestling buddies, so I figured I'd add these 2 of Matt and Brian with them. I'd put the major buddies with those other ones. My kids will be beating the tar out of these guys tonight. This is probably the best they'll look, but they really enjoy these wrestling buddies. And hey, I don't mind them either. So there you go. Got the major buddies coming in hot this week. See you later. Onto the couch. See you later, onto the couch. Those guys are going to be wrestled very hard tonight in some hot tag team action. I will be the referee as I usually am. All right, we're down to it. I got a Grail piece. This is one I've owned twice before in my life. This is going to be the final time I own these. Hopefully. Hopefully. I don't see me selling it, but I finally got a deal. Mercari made an offer. I made a really kind of a lowball offer, and the reason I made that offer was I got a 24-hour coupon from Mercari. $10 off anything over $50 or $35, whatever it was. So I said, hey, if I shoot a lowball offer plus this $10, gotta get a deal. I should get a t-shirt that says gotta get a deal. If you need a t-shirt of a See You Later t-shirt, belowthecollar.com, link in the description below. But I should make a t-shirt that says gotta get a deal. So I gotta get a deal, and I did, and I finally, we've talked about it forever, I finally got it. Andre the Giant, Big Show, Jakks Limited Edition 2-pack. Probably my favorite Andre the Giant figure maybe ever. Definitely in Jakks. Love the robe. I don't know if robe. Jacket, I guess. The frill jacket. Very, very cool. And kind of reminiscent of that Super 7 one we got just now. Mint condition. Packed amazing. Very happy to have this off the list. Guys, we're getting down to the end on the Jakks Ruthless Aggression figures. There's not much left. I need that 1 of 3,000 McFoley boxed collection one. And then there's just a couple. I've got a few lost in the mail, unfortunately. Hopefully those arrive. But we might be able to finish this collection up in January. If I can find that Foley at a reasonable price, we could possibly bust out the kazoo and do a little song and dance and have quite the celebration over completing a complete Jakks Ruthless Aggression set. So much more to come on that. So that's it for this week. I hope you guys all enjoyed the videos this week on the channel. A lot of good stuff coming next week. Just because it's Christmas week, there's no days off. The hardest working man on YouTube. You'll see 2-3 videos a day maybe sometimes. I'm busting them out. I'm working hard for you, putting in the hours. Just hopefully you guys enjoy them, and if you do, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to comment on the videos, especially this one. I want to know, what did you guys pick up? Things are probably slowing down for a lot of us out there with the holidays, the mail especially, and everything else that's going on. And not a lot of new product out on the shelves. It's the holidays. It's the end of the season. Things will really start ramping up in February or so with some new stuff. But enjoy the quiet weeks of weekly purchases, because it's going to ramp up pretty hard, and it's going to be hurting on our wallet come first of the year. So there you go. So as usual, I'm Kyle. Everybody have a happy Christmas this week, and I'll see you guys all real soon.